Okay, don't skip. Big intro time, okay? All right, for most of you people that kind of skip this part and then just watch my training, let me run down my neurologist appointment without giving, you know, too much information, I guess. But yeah, we just got to the gym here. It's Friday. This is like our third training of the week. We missed Wednesday and Thursday because I was just sick. Okay, it had nothing to do with the appointment or anything. I was just kind of sick. And then we got Tristan here. We got Tristan. There's Tristan. Oh yeah, good stuff. Yeah, okay, back to what I was saying. Sorry for the people who actually stayed to listen when I told you to wait. So, the simplest way to put this was there was two explanations. I'm booked for an MRI for my brain and spine and everything to see if there's anything really going on so we can get more information. But so far from me just telling the neurologist all my information, he can only assume because all my side effects relate to a concussion. So I could have just been walking around with a concussion that is never really fully healed, which is a thing that happens to athletes, and it just kind of lasts for the rest of your life, or maybe it goes away in a few years. But so far it's just been like 2 years of crap, which I guess is something that can happen. Or dehydration. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's not dehydration. I drink so much water, it is insane. Maybe too much. Maybe my issue is too much water. But for the most part, I drink more than the amount of water you need, but not too much water. Like, I drink a fair amount of water. There's no way that's the issue. That would be insane if my body was feeling this way because I didn't have enough water. That would be fucked. So far though, the guesses are a concussion. So I'm not saying that's it for sure and that's like the for sure answer, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys the information of what I've been told so you can kind of know why my trainings kind of bounce all over the place and I get dizzy pretty much every day now. So it makes sense. It kind of all started happening a few months after I got a concussion, but then it just progressively got worse. But I never linked it back to the concussion, so I was never 100% sure if it was the concussion or if it was just something else. But truthfully, it would all make sense if it was a concussion. That would kind of narrow it down. But yeah, we're doing some, you know, I don't want to say too much information about it, but we're doing stuff to try and help with the concussion. Hopefully it will help. But you know what, I'll just say it. I'm taking these pills that are supposed to help with it, but first it takes 3 weeks or so or more for the pills to actually start working, if they do work. But the neurologist said it's worked for most of the patients he's given it to, so I'm hoping it works for me. And he's given it to patients that are like have dealt with concussions, and it has worked for pretty much all of them. So I'm hoping I become one of those people that it just works for, and then we can realize, okay, it was a concussion, that was the issue. But yeah, been training pretty much every single vlog since day one, because if it is a concussion, I got the concussion before I ever started vlogging. So all these vlogs I've been doing with a concussion that is just never truly healed. So I don't want anyone sitting there to think like, oh, he has a concussion, he has a horrible concussion this whole time. It's bad. It's pretty bad because it does make me dizzy all the time, and it's like it's all the bad side effects you would get with a concussion. I get a stomach ache and all that. And that's what happened the other day with Wednesday morning. Woke up, had a stomach ache, and I don't want you guys to think that this is some little stomach ache. It is a stomach ache that brings me right to the cusp of almost passing out. Like what was it? The time I had that whole seizure thing, it was this exact same type of stomach ache, except I did pass out and I had not an actual seizure, but like a seizure kind of idea thing going on. And that is the exact same stomach ache I had now, except the issue with last time was I got up and I was trying to go to the bathroom and I was trying to move around while I had this whole stomach ache going on, which made me pass out. This time I just stayed in my bed, and it was like this close to passing out. It lasted from about 10:30 in the morning till about 9:30 or 10 at night. So like almost 12 hours of me just an on and off stomach ache. The stomach ache would last like 5 minutes, then I would get like 10 minutes of rest, then 5 minutes, and it just kept going like that on a cycle for the whole day. It was horrible. And at least till about 4 o'clock, sorry that this intro is so long, but at least till about from 10:30 to 4 p.m. I kept reminding myself, okay, if we can last at least 30 minutes without getting this stomach ache, I'm gonna go to the gym and train. But that didn't happen, clearly, as you saw in the last videos. But yeah, so far from the information I got, it's like, I don't want to say for certain because I want to wait till I get the MRI in a couple months whenever I end up getting it, or maybe if these pills start working. But yeah, here's the truth for all you guys. I didn't really want to say that I had to start taking like pills and stuff, but at this point I'm willing to try fucking anything. Every day it just gets a little bit worse, and it sucks because my turns are still all good. I'm not like dizzy or anything on the event, which is nice, but I've noticed every training I take a few less turns, and I try to like fight it. I always try to fight it back, but it's like some days are good and I get good training. Some days I notice it gets a little bit worse, and it's not me being a bitch. I wish it was, because then I could just fix that attitude, but it's nothing to do with my attitude. It's to do with my brain not wanting to do what it's supposed to do. So hopefully I can have all this figured out in the next, hopefully, you know what, even if by the end of this year I get it all figured out, I'd be happy, because this sucks. It sucks the way I feel. I do not pray this upon anyone. This is not fun, the way my body feels most of the day. But yep, there you go. There's the end show. We're at the gym here Friday. We got one training. I haven't trained for 2 days, but you know, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna do all my stuff. Okay, we're gonna act like I was just there yesterday and my body feels great. Okay, trick the body, trick the mind. Let's have a great training, shall we? Let's get to work. All right, I warmed up, stretched. We're about to get started on HighBar. We're gonna go through events and see how they all feel, but we're not doing P-bars today. Okay, we did P-bars on Monday, and that was pretty much the only event we did so far this week, and P-bars has been good recently, so there's no need to. Maybe we'll do it later. We'll see how the day goes. Let's get started on HighBar, okay?
If I did that to insulation, I promise no matter how hard I think I'm dead. No, I swear memory is like, no.
All right, I haven't done training in a couple days. Not the worst.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When you're punching on double flash, you don't need to punching like this. You need to punch straight.
3.7 magnitude.
Otherwise, you're not
San
going to
Francisco.
Dude, I look at my eyes. Tell me to do some more like myself from the side. Smoke the on my face, imagine.
Like everyone just starts running. It's like, James Hetfield.
It's not hard corner.
Yucky! All right, guys, we're done HighBar. We're gonna go to Pommel.
Down and just one class. One class.
Okay, guys, almost. All right, didn't almost fall. I fell. We're gonna try again. All right, well, that's it for training. Kind of sucks, I guess, but everything you saw me say at the start of the video, I said all that with hopefully a plan of me cutting half of what I set out. But from now, like you see me now, I can let you know that everything I said at the beginning of the video, nothing was cut out of it. You got to see me say, you know, everything about what's going on with me, because I wanted to say it just in case the training went the way I felt like it might have went, which is how it went. And so then I could talk about this after, because I never wanted to talk about me needing to take, you know, some sort of kind of pill to like help me with my recovery for my concussion and all that type of stuff. But I didn't ever want to bring it up and talk about it, but some symptoms from it, which this is gonna sound really dumb because it's very counterintuitive to fucking what the purpose of the pills are. Side effects for the pills may include drowsiness, dry mouth, I had to take a sip of water after every single turn, and dizziness. Okay, the pill might cause dizziness. Do you know how dumb that sounds? Because the whole purpose of it is to help with the dizziness. But I think it's supposed to be, no, listen. I think it's supposed to be after, because in 3 weeks, 3 to like 6 weeks, the pill's supposed to start working. So I'm assuming the bad side effects kind of like ease their way out, and then the good side effects make their way in. I'm hoping. If not, then I'm just gonna stop taking it, because today, all those side effects, well, other than the drowsiness, I didn't really feel that tired. I know how to push past being fucking tired, so that's, I don't think that'll ever be an issue that I fully noticed unless it's really bad. But like the enhanced dizziness, I felt more dizzy than normal. But one other thing, it could be because I was super sick the last 2 days, so that could be just why I'm feeling it a little extra today, or it could be because of the pill. But yesterday was the first time I ever took it. You're supposed to take it before you go to bed, and I took it last night before I went to bed. Okay, and one of the other reasons why I'm saying all of this shit is so I can document it. The point of these videos are pretty much documentation. Okay, that's why I've never, because some people have commented like, why don't you change the title and edit up your videos so it's like a little more exciting, cut out like this and this part that are boring, and just show all the cool parts and like make the title like, oh god, hit this crazy routine today. I don't ever really want to make the videos like that. They're not meant to be viral. If millions of people want to watch them, awesome, that would be awesome. But the point of them is to have somewhere to post them, so whoever wants to watch it can watch it. It's for me to document pretty much anything that's going on with my life during training. Not so much outside of the gym, but anything that's going on outside of the gym that affects gym, then I talk about like what's going on right now. But yeah, it's just, this in general is not like the funnest of things to deal with. If it was up to me, I would rather go through the broken talus bone again. Okay, like that was 2 years of a broken bone, and then a whole year of recovery before I was able to walk again, and then a whole nother year before I was able to do floor normally. So it took 4 years to be 100% again, and I would rather go through all that in a heartbeat than what I'm going through right now, to put it into perspective for you. And that was the worst pain of my life. Okay, that's how much this sucks. I hate it, but you know, I'm trying to look at the positives. I'm trying to look at the positives. Okay, that's it for this video though. I just thought I'd point all that shit out, and yeah, it's fun. We'll see how this journey goes. Hopefully in 3 weeks or so I can notice it's starting to help, and fuck, would that ever be a dream come true. I'm not, like, it would be awesome. But for now, I just gotta keep on keeping on, okay? So yeah, there's also a bunch of other side effects. I just didn't bring them all up. I just brought up the main ones. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you watched the full video, enjoyed it, glad to hear that. If you watched the full video, let's comment the word. Do the word fun, because today was such a fun day. Okay, F-U-N, fun. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, love you.